There is an idea that changed everything for me, but I didn't understand it until much later. For a long time, I felt like I was behind, like I wasn't ready yet, like I needed more time before I could begin. But over time, I started to notice something strange. The more I waited, the harder things became, not easier. And that's when I began to understand the problem was never time. The problem was the way I was thinking. We often associate starting with feeling ready. But the truth is, readiness is not a prerequisite for action. In fact, in many cases, action is what creates readiness. Personally, I was always searching for clarity before I began. I wanted to understand everything before taking even a single step. But what I eventually realized is that clarity comes after action, not before it. And the same applies for the people in our lives. Sometimes we think holding on to people is a form of loyalty. But in reality, it can be a fear of change. Not everyone who was right for you in the past will be right for you in the future. As you grow, your perspective changes. Your choices evolve. And even the way you understand yourself begins to shift. And this process is not always comfortable, because you start facing things that you've been avoiding for a long time. And perhaps that is the most difficult part of the journey. But in the end, I realized that real growth is not just about becoming better. It's about becoming more honest with yourself. And for me, that was the beginning of everything. If this made you think, then I'd like to hear your perspective. Do you think we wait too much before we begin?